Go to my channel. It says I'm live. You need to go to it all the way over. You need to go back. Back. I don't know. I'm live. It says. I don't even know how I would see. Example of banner. Click on banner to show it on the screen. This is an example of banner. Hey, yeah, should be working. Hello. Yeah, I'm live. This is cool. So what I'm doing is Hey, Wes. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this StreamYard. I know Rusty Truck and everybody was telling me to go to StreamYard, so it's a new year and hey, there's Rusty. First to hit the like. Thank you, Rusty. This is just testing, my friends. So maybe one night I can jump on with you, Rusty, and everybody, and you guys can guide me through this because it is kind of. I'm trying to learn all the little tips and stuff that's on this StreamYard. I'm not real computer. I'm not real good with computers and things, so I'm practicing. My wife flipped it on TV for me so I could see if I was actually live or not. So yeah, this is pretty neat. Because I got my subscribers, so I think Rusty, in order for YouTube to give me the next step, I got to get that 4,000 watch time hours in, right? Okay, there's a fake version of the account running around. Yeah, this is the real version. I actually paid the extra money so I could have a lot of the extra things in StreamYard. 4,000 watch hours. You're right, Rusty. And listen, Rusty, I've got a lot of stuff that I have mentioned to everybody, and we're ready to. I'm going to go live with you guys, and I'm going to actually do some giveaways. Especially, I would like to give you something, and I want to give um, some other people that I've got written down that was on my side to help me throughout all this. And, because I don't know if you like coins, Rusty, um, but I've got a lot of old coins and things. So I want to share a few to a couple people that really helped me out throughout all this. So, yeah. Hey, do I sound okay on your guys' end? And I want to go live because we do have a lot of vintage things and classic antique stuff that I want to share. And I know some people like antiques and they like I got a lot of vintage toys. Believe it or not, there is big time toy collectors out there, and I have a lot of toys from the 70s and 80s. I know there's actual people that like to sell that kind of stuff on eBay. So I am going to do that. I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff that I've got in these two back rooms in my house. If I knew how to flip this thing, well, I'd have to dig a bunch of it, wouldn't I, babe? I'd have to dig to be able to show what's back there. We'll dig some out and we'll do that here in a couple hours. How about that? Yeah. Hey guys, I'll do that. I'll dig some of this stuff out to where I can lay it out so everybody can get a good eye on it. And might be some things in there that you guys collect. There might be some stuff that you guys might want to purchase. And Rusty, if there was a way, I would love to know how to do that link to where I can link my thing and I can link an email That's the only reason I haven't jumped the gun to do this, because I know there's a lot of people that's interested in some of the stuff I've got that I've spoken to in the comments section, and I want to learn the link, my YouTube or my email, so you guys can email me the address that this stuff would have to be sent to. So we're not sharing it out to. I love watching AD. I love watching them other channels. But one thing I would never do is jump. I'm not a troll. I can't do that trolling thing. Some reason it interests me to watch it, what everybody does. But for me, I don't. I've got a horrible temper, so I can't. I cannot do the troll thing. I wouldn't be good at that. So maybe Rusty can panel up with me. Yeah, Wes, that'd be awesome. Um, but yeah, one thing I need a couple learning points here, but I I have a rut. I do have a corner. Just put your business email in your about section. Yeah, it's rexkeaton7@gmail.com. That is my business email, and that would be that's what I was thinking as well. To where we could do my email to where people can email me the address and things like that, because we have so much, or I have so much. Uh, my wife hates the things. And hey, keep the junk man, how you doing? Uh, so yeah, we're going to get to that, and I appreciate everyone showing me that. Hey, I did it. I finally reached the point to where we're going to be able to make some changes, and hopefully I can help a lot of you guys out as well. That's helped me get to where I'm at, and we will get the things that I have together. Uh, there's just so much. Like I mean, I love when we do these house clean outs. I love to keep knives and that the vintage knives we find, old bells. Like I've got this one old bell here. It was like a dinner bell, but it's very vintage. Just it goes on and on. But yeah, some things might interest a lot of you guys, and if there's certain things you guys like to collect, put it in the comment, and I will look and see if I have that, because I have so much. When I go to the flea market, people go absolutely nuts on the things that my brother and I find in these house cleanouts, especially old pictures. I've got a garage that my mom and my dad own, because my dad owns a bunch of rental properties. So I have a garage that is very huge. And there was a couple older people. They were in their 80s. They had a dream to have a store. Well, they ended up passing away before they met their dream. And the vintage toys and the stuff that I have over at my parents' storage unit, they actually spent almost $1 million on purchasing all this offline. So the family lived in Michigan, and they didn't want nothing to do with any of it. They actually stopped their mom and dad's credit cards and banking cards, and when they stopped them, they died. So I think it broke them when they done that, and I kept everything that they purchased, and we took a good bit of it to the flea markets, but there's didn't even put a dent in these vintage toys and things that they purchased. So, and there's books, like people that like to read books, and if you're into books, there is a lot of older books from like the 1920, 1930s. I think there's a few 1800 books from the 1800s, and so yeah, there's really really cool stuff, and I'll go over there now that I have this StreamYard, and we'll show it. But like I've told many, many, many people, I'm not here to get rich from none of it. I would have to, if we sell something, we have to make sure we're going to be able to also cover the sending part of it, because they say it can be expensive sometimes to send items. So maybe we won't do really heavy packages. We'll just try to keep the packages light, so it doesn't cost whoever would purchase it very much to send it. And like I told you guys, when I go to the flea market, it's usually 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, sometimes $5, sometimes $1. I just, I don't want to throw it away to the landfill when there's somebody out there that could enjoy some of these things. So, yeah, I'll take care of you guys as much as I can as far as that goes. Just a quick question. Any of the books medical? Yeah, you know what? I don't think I don't know, Wes. I'd have to look, honestly. I have a bunch, I mean a bunch of mechanical books for like vintage, they're all vintage books. They're for older cars. Um, and I didn't want to throw them away because I know there's people that like to build classics and things like that. If there is anyone that follows me that is into mechanical, you know, you need mechanic books, I've got them. I've got books out here that were $1,000, and I'll never use them. I mean, I didn't want to throw them in the landfill when they were, you know, there's somebody that might need it for like. There's a lot of foreign car books out there too for like BMW and things like that.
Yeah, y'all come get this crap out of my house.
My wife hates it. She hates it. Those manuals are collectibles. Really? Hey, I thought. Hey, Rusty, I'm not joking. I have a file cabinet that is like 15 foot tall, 4 foot wide, and it is full. Uh, and that was another death in the family. Lady called me. Yeah, I got something Ryan Upchurch would love, and that is Elvis Presley.
Ryan Upchurch ain't getting up.
My wife hates it because I'm always Ryan. I love the Upchurch stuff. Yeah, but I have the Elvis Presley, really old Elvis Presley painting. Um, just things like that, man. You guys would, you would blow your mind. But Rusty, those manuals are collectibles. Well, I'll tell you what, that'll be something as well. I will pull out, and if you're into any mechanical things, Rusty, if I can get a way to send them to you, they're yours, my friend. We couldn't send them all. My God, I wouldn't know what it would cost to send that much because it would be heavy. I don't know how this. I do not know how the processing works yet with these packages when you're sending them out because some people had almost scared me on that part because they're like, shipping cost is ridiculous anymore. And I'm like, really? Well, I mean, my brother knows he's got a YouTuber that's in Chillicothe, and this guy, he actually does a lot of he sells a lot of things and takes them to our local post office, and then they weigh it and package it. But I couldn't see it being that much. Do some research before letting anything go. There are valuable stuff out there. There's collectors for everything. Media mail is great for books. It's affordable. Okay, cool. I tell you what, Wes, I have a lot of those Beanie Babies, and I have the Princess Diana Beanie Babies. I've got this lady. It was in another very very large clean out job, and the lady, she was into them beanies big time. I mean, she had all the books and every beanie they made. I have it. I've got 4 50-gallon trash bags plumb full of the beanies, and they've got the little hearts still stuck to the ears and all that. It wrapped the whole $1 million home. It wrapped the whole house. Like they had a shelf that went around every room, and this lady had beanies all the way around the whole entire house on them shelves. And it was a guy that had purchased the house from out of state. So he calls us, and they give you a key code to be able to enter these homes. And when you enter them, they say everything goes. And when my brother and I entered the home, we were like, oh my God, everything goes. So I called the investor, and he said, absolutely, everything in that house, I want it gone. So that was one awesome job. I've got a lot of jewelry from it. And that's where another thing I was going to share is I've got a lot of cosmetic jewelry and things like that that came from that house, and it's going to be to go to. And I get it. There's going to be some things that's really expensive, but I'm okay with that. We don't need it. We don't want it. it's just I do not dispose of things like that because we do flea market, but I'm always so busy that I can't even get to the flea market, and it's been overwhelming now, and I got to let this stuff go. Beanie Babies are overrated by some. Like the Airs can bring a good price. Yeah, and that's one thing. I got all the ones that's got Airs. I've actually put in a safe spot because you know I don't think no one ever break in my home, but if they did, I hope I'm not here. But it can happen. The times are crazy anymore, and yes, look up the Princess Diana in 2023. It actually sold right at $1 million. And the funny thing is I've got 14 of the Princess Diana. I've got the big ones to the small ones. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's insane. You would have to find the right buyer, and I'm sure it's hard, but yeah, I have them. I have them all. I actually got all the Peace Bears and all them beanies. That every collector would want. I've got it. It's just finding that buyer is going to be why I'm excited to do this. First thing I can suggest keep is maybe consider insurance on everything. I have it. We have insurance. I've got $1 million coverage on my business and all my tools, homes, and all that. Tamaz moped is in mint condition. Yeah, my brother has this was a barn find we did a clean out on, and he ended up with the JC Penney moped. Dennis, do you know that moped? It's a really, really old moped, and he can get it to backfire, but he can't get it to run. He doesn't really know what he needs to do to it. Hey, I appreciate everybody jumping on. This is awesome, man. You guys don't understand how excited I was when I reached out 1,000 subscribers. I was like a little kid. It made me so excited. And Rusty, Rusty and all you guys, it really helped my channel. That it was like everyone was wondering, like, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? And all my kids doubted me. They're, Dad, you're not. Nobody's going to want to watch anything you're doing. I'm like, listen, I want to help everybody understand one thing. As a kid, I grew up. I didn't like. How can I word it? So, as a kid, from 1 year to 4 years old, my mother was beat, and my brother and I had a horrible life with who we thought was our real dad. I don't know my real dad to this day, but it was crazy. So, and I can remember everything from 1 to 4. I can remember that. And he, so when my mom picked us up and was like, I've had enough, she called a couple of my uncles. They came over to help us be able to get away. So when my mother done that, she threw us in a car, and Greg shot at the car and missed us. By the grace of God, all the bullets missed us. But so my mom moved from Marysville to Jackson, Ohio. When we got to Jackson, she met my stepdad. My stepdad gave us a really good life, guys. He owns a lot of rental property. He's into flying. He's always owned his own business in water well drilling, trenching, and all that. So with that being said, when I got older, I always wanted to run a business of my own, but I thought it would cost so much money to do this. In reality, it didn't cost so much. What it cost the most would be the equipment that you would want to do your business. The part of getting my LLC, and if for anyone that wants to do it, if you want to make some really, really, really good side money, my thing is in junk removal, U-point we load. That stuff is very, like, there's not a whole lot of people that does that around here, and it is very, very good money. You can make $1,000 a week. Is basically, long story short. That's what I want to get at. You can make $1,000 a week. It costs you $145 to get started. That would get your LLC. That gets you insurance through Next Insurance Company, and then as well, you can jump on board with just if you have a pickup truck. As long as you got a pickup truck in the bed of your pickup truck, in Ohio, we get $250 for a bed of a pickup truck to be full. It's 250 bucks as long as it's not got chemicals and it's not concrete. And most generally, it won't be that. It's just going to be furniture, desk, just small things. People just want to get rid of, but they can't get rid of it throughout. Hey, Stacy, I'm going to guess Mr. Key, Mrs. Key. Yeah, it's my wife. Um, so yeah, I just want to share that, my friends. I want to share that if anyone's doubting yourself, don't doubt yourself. It's everything's possible. Because I doubted myself for a very long time. I was full of resellers. You're correct, Wes. There's a lot of people that's buying when Walmart sends items back, there is so many people buying the pallets and doing resale on those pallets. It's all down these highways. Everywhere you go, there's pallet resales going on. But the number one business in Chillicothe that you can make $900,000 a year is actually if you can get a truck and one of them trailers to move Amish built buildings. That is one golden ticket for somebody to start that, and I really want to get that going this year. I want to get a trailer to move Amish built buildings, but to do it the right way, I need to go in and jump on board and get my LLC, and that's what I'm working on. A higher ranked second on resellers behind Florida, I believe. That's cool. So, hey Rusty, would you be interested in maybe we'll do that. We could jump on board. You could teach me a couple things with StreamYard if you're still in here. We can maybe jump whenever you go live again. Somehow, I know you don't share your link in your live, but if there's some way I can get with you and your partner there, and you guys can guide me through a few things here. I don't know if he's still here. I'm on East Texas. Hey, my cousin's got some property there in Texas. He just got back from a lot of squatters where his dad died and left him some property, and he really doesn't go to Texas too often. But when he did drop in, there was a bunch of squatters living on that property, and they trashed it up. I mean, he had spent a couple $1,000s just to clean up all the trash, and there was a house trailer there. They burnt half of it down. It was crazy. Yeah, I can help you when I'm near a computer. Hey, Rusty, I appreciate that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be today or tonight. It's just if you share on your channel when your next live's coming up or something like that, I'd like to jump on board. And also, Rusty, RexKeaton7@gmail.com. If you feel trustworthy to send me a way to a PO box, I would like to send you one of these gifts. It's going to shock you what I have for you. Hey, 190 West Jasper, Texas. Yeah, okay. So listen, Kathy, my brother, his real dad lives in Texas. He's never got to meet him. I think it's Longhorn, Texas, or Long something, Texas. Uh, my brother's real dad actually lives there. No, I actually no. My wife answered that for me. No, I don't do Instagram or Facebook. Like I told you, I'm actually a full. I work 7 days a week, and I'm actually very very busy person. We have a Facebook, but my wife she does Facebook. It would be under my business there, right? Is our Facebook under our business?
I don't do Facebook.
I mean,
I do Marketplace.
Messenger. Yeah, she does Marketplace on Facebook. She sells some things on Marketplace.
I hate
Actually.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's horrible. Longview. Yep, that's it. That's where my brother's real dad lives. His name is Melvin Brightwell, and he's somewhere down there in Longview. Was it Longview? Yeah, Longview.
Growing up in Georgia.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, junk removal. I'm trying to tell you guys something. I don't. Ohio is great for the money we make, but listen to me. Tennessee, Florida, New York, a lot of those big cities. If you go on YouTube and you watch junk removal, them guys are making $1 million a year with two trailers, and all you got to have is a 14-foot trailer. They price a lot of it per item. I don't do per item, which we're going to this year. We're going to try it out and see how it works. But there's not, I guess in Ohio, there is a lot of people that are wealthy. But in Chillicothe, Ohio, you got a lot of people that's on a fixed income. So you kind of got to keep it where people can afford you to get rid of their items. You see what I mean? Like I can't do like New York or Florida or Tennessee. A lot of those places they can charge a lot higher prices than we can. Now I do know a guy that works at Kenworth here at Chillicothe, and he as well he does dumpster rental and actually, he went to Florida during the hurricane. He sent his dumpsters and his trucks to Florida, and he made enough that he can retire if he wants, actually, just in the 1 year. I'm right in the middle of everything. Big Sandy Longview area. That's cool. Our property runs on Big Sandy Creek, small world. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I see a lot of people in comments on the Creek Squad stuff that actually that live pretty close to me. Um, it's just like Psycho Babel. He's only an hour and 15 minutes from me. Um, I just like what, like I said, guys. I watch this stuff. It blows my mind the things that where people go back and forwards on. But I do feel bad for what happened to Rusty with his son's fiance. Now, that is pretty. Domestic violence is no joke, and a broken heart is can really cause someone to do some stupid stuff. I actually have one of my very very best friends that was like a brother to me. 3 years ago, he killed himself over his girlfriend, and he was at my house. He left my house, and then he gave me a hug, and I kind of thought it was strange. He gives me a hug, and he's like, "Hey, if something ever happens to me, make sure my daughter gets this bike." And this boy had everything going for him. I mean, his dad owns Gillum's Construction, and it's a very big construction company. And she was cheating on him, and he found out, and he killed himself. So yeah, it's bad. PBR is nuts. Yeah, he is. He's
You
crazy.
know what PBR stands for? Parking in back rear.
Oh my God. My wife says PBR stands for park it in the back rear. Oh, he's going to, if he's watching me right now, I don't watch what I say. I don't want people to start shit on me.
You
What's up,
ain't
brother?
saying
Congratulations on 1,000 subs. Neville, you is my 1,000 subscriber. So you as well. I got something for you, my friend. Because I was at 999 for 2 days, and I was just kept looking at my channel, didn't I, Ben? I kept looking at it, like when am I going to get one more? I need one more. So I thought, well, maybe I'll share it in somebody's chat, and we'll get that one more. And you guys made it happen. I was so excited. I'm serious. Like that made my day. Yeah, woohoo! He says. I'll watch your channel too, Mel. I'll watch you. Now, keep. I like your wife. All right. Yeah, listen, my wife is a small town country woman. When I got with her, it
I am
changed my
very
life.
blunt. I am
Yeah.
very blunt.
Oh, yeah. She speaks on what's on her mind, and in Chillicothe, we have a lot of people that's on drugs and homeless and all that, and she absolutely feels no sorry for them, no pity, no nothing, and because I feel bad for some of them, and they live right in front of my brother along the river, and uh, and I feel bad for them, but absolutely doesn't. She says it's their problem, their fault.
There's
Everybody
too
can change.
many jobs out there to be homeless. I mean, everywhere you go, there is jobs everywhere.
Yeah.
You choose that lifestyle.
Yeah.
You choose everything you do.
Yeah. Yeah. She states it that way, and some things we don't. We have, I mean, I get it. Yeah, you can pick yourself up and change your life. You absolutely can. There's a lot of clinics around town that's helping people, but they just walk right past them and they stand with signs. They beg for money constantly to, just take it to the next drug dealer. So yeah, she feels no sorry, no pity. Um, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm the same way, but there is some I think are struggling from mental. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, mental illness. Yep, exactly. And I think so too as well. I think some of them got some mental illness problems because you could tell when they're not on their medication, they walk around like they're lost. They don't even know who they're digging in dumpsters and just carrying nasty shit right down the road with them. So yeah, some of them's got some mental problems. Those are the ones I feel bad for. I actually gave tent and some blankets to one guy that I know is really struggling with mental illness. But there's so many of them though that is just flat out drugs, and it's bad. I had to run some off of the railroad where I live. There's a railroad track that runs behind my house, and they were kind of camping out right by my garage. And I was like, nah, we're not having that. We ran them off. What's the odds they end up in a very small town? I knew how to pick them. Yeah, yeah, it's bad. You've seen it all. Yeah, it's bad. And there's a lot of health centers now there where I'm at, and it's crazy when you drive by there certain hours of the day. I think my brother said they give them shots to help people off drugs. They're giving them shots and things like that, and they go there every day to get their medication to cope with life and try to change their life. And so there's a lot of them that dreams are for this year, because mine is to grow my business and to I want to be able to retire in about 5 years. So I'm going to go hard. I'm going to do whatever it takes because we do more than junk removal. We paint, we clean gutters, we remove mulch, we put new mulch in, we hedge bushes. We do a lot.
You ain't gonna retire in 5 years. There ain't no way in hell you're gonna be with me every fucking day and night. No. You're gonna work the next 20 years. You ain't gonna be around here all day long.
You hear that? Wife don't want me around every day. Hey, I tell you what, I'm 42 years old, but I never want to be old. I don't want to feel old. I like to play like a kid. I came to Tennessee for medical help. I couldn't get it in Florida, but I have never gotten any help from the state. But I have, where was I? I have never gotten any help from the state. That's why I don't have much, but trying to make a new year better. Hey, Neville, if you want to move and you want to relocate, I will tell you something, my friend. Chillicothe, Ohio will help you. Um, even if you have to use assistance, that's okay. Uh, you can get they're really good on helping people with assistance and getting them you know what I mean, getting you to where life's a little easier. They'll do that there. Miss Keaton. Yeah, Wes, that's not funny. Hey, no, listen. So yeah, about back to my wife. She lived in a holler, a true holler. Uh,
I grew up in Monroe Holler.
Yep, Monroe Holler. She lived back a holler, and whenever I took her to, well, where was the first state? Kentucky? First time I went to Kentucky. That was the first time she ever left Ohio. Serious. It is crazy. She can't even stand going to Columbus or anywhere that's got more than one lane, really. If you hit a 2 lane highway, she's holding on to the door and seat. She's small town country girl. Yep, very much. She didn't leave the small town. She always stayed in the little towns, no big city shit. She never really. That's cool. So you can't get mad when she hollers at you.
That's right, 'cause I'm from the holler. I'm
Yeah,
supposed to holler.
yeah, yeah. Her mom and dad are great people. They as well. They like the can and
Now, my mom and dad's from Kentucky.
yeah, they're from Kentucky. Yep, my family's from Stinky Creek, Kentucky. My grandma and them are from Greenup, Kentucky. Now, that's country. That's right, Neville. It is country there. I love this, guys. I love it. Listen, one thing about me is I don't know a stranger. If you all was around me and you sitting in the same house with me, we talk just like this because I don't know a stranger. I really don't, and that's what's great about this business. I love meeting new people. I love when I get a new call to do another job because it excites me. I'm always excited to speak to new people. Um, yeah, so I'm right beside Green Up. Small world, yeah. I'll be damned. Yeah. My grandma and my mom and all them guys, that's where my grandma raised her kids, was in Greenup, Kentucky. My wife and I, we would love to take in where is it that you said you want to go see?
Louisiana to the bayou.
Yeah, she wants to go to Louisiana. I can't hardly say that. Louisiana
To the bayou.
to the bayou. So maybe we'll go live when we do that. We'll go there this year. We're awesome country out here. Any of you guys been to Louisiana? I'm kind of curious. Is it really worth the drive? She says that's been one place she's always wanted to go. So I would take you. I'll be damned. So yeah, they're stating be a place to go to the bayou. Is that where the gators and
The gators and the
the
swamps.
gators in the swamps?
Yeah.
Yeah, you been there, huh? Been through. Definitely want to make that trip, man, for sure. I'll be damned. Yeah, I told her. How many hours was it from
I
here?
want to try the chicken gumbo. Everybody says you got to try the gumbo.
Oh, that one old YouTuber says he makes it for people that
Yeah,
come,
he
right?
said if you come down to Louisiana, he's like, I'll fix you some chicken gumbo.
Triple T is in Louisiana. Ah, I love watching Triple T. Uh, I'll have to ask him. Oh, well, maybe I could shake his hand when I get there. Triple T's in Louisiana. I'll be damned. I'm only 3.5 hours from Louisiana. Is it Dennis?
Yeah,
Dennis Holes?
they said Georgia is similar to LA. I mean, I also want to go visit,
I've been to Florida a lot.
I want to go visit the French Quarter when I'm in Louisiana too.
French Quarter.
Yeah,
She wants
French
to go
Quarter.
to the French Quarter.
That's in
Gotta try some of them jumbo fresh shrimp wraps and bacon.
I know. Everybody talks about the
Yeah,
the
she
gumbo.
look, she getting excited right now. If I would get up in the middle of the night and say, let's go, we're headed to Louisiana, she would be up and ready. Like that's how bad she wants to go. But I gotta get a few things done this month out of my way. And she's got some appointments she's dealing with right now. So we gotta get a few things out of our way. But that's on our knock it off list for this year is to go to Louisiana. Lori and Triple T. I have family I've never met on West Monroe. Yeah. Hey, same. I enjoy watching them guys. I do. And like I told you guys though, I don't know what like my wife, and I'll be honest, she says I have an addiction to YouTube when I'm not working. Well, I'm be honest. I I don't know why I like watching. Put your email in your channel description, please. How now you this is the problem. I'm trying to figure out how it says post a comment. Maybe I could do yeah, okay. Here it is. I got it, guys. We're learning. You gotta listen to me. I'm a not that smart one. Should I do the www dot in front of my name?
How am I supposed to know? I don't know about that.
I mean, I don't know if they would understand. Maybe I'll link them to it. Is what I'm getting at. gmail.com. Here we go, guys. Let's see if this works. There's my email. That's my business email. Uh, that'll get you. That'll get you right to me. And that's gonna be the email that we use um, for when we start selling these items and things. Do you have anything I can? Because I think I could flip this camera to where I could show it.
I'm not doing that
You
right
want to
now.
do it in the next video? We'll do it in the next live, guys.
gotta do-
I will set the banner that will show you guys the time and everything that we're going to go live. Because I think a bunch of you, if you're anything like me, you're going to get excited when you see the stuff we have. And it's going to be inexpensive. If you have kids, for instance, if you got kids and or you have a hobby that you like to do is collecting antiques and vintage toys and oh yeah, I even got like a bunch of these cards in here. They're trading cards. They've never been handled. They're in a box new. I am from Jasper, Texas, but live in Quincy, Louisiana now. New Orleans has the best food. Try how you mentioned. How's that? Antoine's? I don't even know that.
Antonio's.
Antonio's? Well,
I definitely will, Cassie. Thank you.
Yep. She said she will. Better take a picture of that so you got it. So you
It's in
remember.
the comments.
Oh, okay. I will send you an email. All right, Wes. Appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate everyone. Um, this is nice. Uh, this example of a banner. Click on the banner just shown on screen. Let's see how we do. Oh, I'm scared to touch too much stuff, guys. I'm afraid I'll lose you. Man, Antonio. Uh, streaming info, layout. Okay, yeah. We'll work on getting better at this. I need a GoPro. That is the thing I'm lacking, my friends. I was looking online and the GoPro for an iPhone 15. That is what I gotta buy. And when I got that, when I get the GoPro, I can actually bring you guys to work with me. So you can be right there on some of these jobs with me. I want to do that. I want to go live and set you guys up so you can see some of the jobs. And hey, maybe there's something you can help me out with on the job as far as like needing to know something. Because I'll tell you something, I don't turn no work down. I don't. And there's some things I just don't know nothing about, but we figure it out. And it turns out great. So yeah, I love it. So yeah, I'll take you guys to work with me, and you can experience some of the things we do. You get to see a lot of the stuff we do. And if you want to make $500 a week extra, just on the side of your vehicle, go to Walmart, get some lettering, and put junk removal, U Point Reload with your phone number on your window, and I'll promise you, you'll start getting phone calls. You don't even have to run an ad on Google. You don't have to Facebook is the number one place to share anything you like to do as a hobby, as far as like I mean work wise. We get people that call us to come and change a light bulb on a very high ceiling because they can't get to the light bulb. So it's kind of crazy some of the things you get calls for. But yeah, you can make $500 a week extra. Put it in your pocket, make your own time for the day that you want to do it, and there's always somebody wanting a garage cleaned out, a storage unit cleaned out, a building clean out. And some of the tips I didn't know. And if this is something that you guys want to do, and just throw it out there, yeah, go around to all your local storage units. Um, it's exciting because you never know what you're going to find. Uh, Go down to like Printex and get you some cards printed up. Junk removal, U Point Reload, or whatever you want to put on it, with a phone number. Hey, what's up, Rich? Good to see you on here. Hey, Yeah, Rich, I told Rusty I want to go with you guys and you can teach me a little more about this StreamYard because I don't want to touch too many things because it scares me. I don't want to mess nothing up. So, he mentioned though that you guys would direct me through this StreamYard. But yeah, so go around to all your local storage unit places and you can drop off a couple cards and I promise you they will call you back and you'll be cleaning out units. And some of these units, they absolutely have not went in, haven't touched, and I have found so much gold and silver and coins from storage unit cleanouts. It's insane. And we pass a lot of things to the veterans. So if you end up finding dishes, pots and pans, clothing that's not ruined, obviously, anything that you can take to your local veterans, drop it off to them. Amen. Because they need it. They come back from war, my friends. Sometimes they come home to a lost family. They don't have nobody to go to when they return, and it's sad. So our veterans shelter place here in Chillicothe, they actually love it when you drop off stuff for the veterans there because they house veterans and they help them get them back on their feet. There's a whole community on YouTube into all that key. Yeah, I know it. I love it. I did related removal for a while. Yeah, it's great money, Dennis. It can help you. And there's times though it's very slow. So that's why we build like right now I'm building an outhouse for a guy that's got a cabin down by Pike Lake there. I don't have no cell phone service there. I would go live so you guys can see it. But I'll promise you I'm going to do a video and I'll upload the video for you guys. Keaton, as a veteran, I have mad respect for anyone who supports them. Wes, I will tell you, and thank you for your service. I will tell you, we get a lot of calls from the VA here in Chillicothe. When a veteran passes and the family don't want anything that's in the apartments where they let these veterans stay, and it's touching. It really hurts. I tell you, when I clean out the apartment, a lot of the other veterans are taking it in their hands before we even load it. So I completely understand. Yeah, it's really sad for someone that serves our country and then they're left to this. The wife left them. The family's done all scattered to where they don't have no family. It's touching to listen to the stories there that's happening to them. So yeah, we definitely like to share any pots and pans, clothing. They always say clothing, pots and pans, dishes, things like that is what they really need at the VA there in Chillicothe. Yes, many veterans die with no relatives that care. That is true. It really is. I'm trying to get my foot better from a brown recluse. Holy shit, brown recluse. Yeah, they're around here too. I hate spiders. They scare me. You seem like a genuinely good person, and you've always been respectful in the comments. Glad I caught part of your first live. I gotta run, but I'll catch you later. Take it easy. BC, thank you very much. And hey, and yeah, I am very genuinely. I like to help everybody. That's one of my biggest flaws in this business. I sometimes hurt myself by not charging what I should, but the way I feel, everybody's got a budget, and these times is very hard. Gas prices, food prices, cost of living, period, is insane. So, you guys would be with me and my wife on this one. We're going to be purchasing property this year, and we're going to purchase our property and we're going to size down. And that is a whole nother reason I'm passing a lot of these items that I've collected in the junk removal business. I'm passing it on to help all my friends here. Um, we're going to size down and we're going to go with some solar and trying to make life a little cheaper Is basically what I'm getting at here. Um, we want to. I want to go with the off-grid living. Basically, it's kind of what I really love to do. But we're going to get us a couple farm animals and things like that because bacon isn't bacon anymore. Not around here anyway. When you buy it from the store, I love bacon and eggs. I can eat that in the morning, in the evening, and yeah, I love breakfast. I take breakfast over anything, and it just don't taste it. There's something wrong with the bacon anymore. I lost padding in my foot, but the poison did some inside damage, but it could be a lot worse. Yeah, absolutely. There's a guy that got bit by a brown recluse that's friends with my mom and dad, and he had a big hole in the side of his leg, like the tissue all died inside of it, and it fell out. But so yeah, I'm going to try to raise my own food source. I'd love to have room for a cow, a pig, and some chickens, and just raise my own meat. That's what I want, and that's what this channel will also turn to is off-grid living. I can't say off-grid because I wouldn't be completely off-grid, but it's going to be kind of off-grid, and we're going to be raising our own food source. So it's going to be something new, but I'm so excited to do it.
I love breakfast dinners.
Yeah, he just said.
I have them all the time.
He said I had biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs for dinner last night. Oh my God, that sounds so good. Yeah. Hey, Wes, have you ever heard of what did Granny call it? Um, bologna gravy. You ever had bologna gravy? Some people look at me like I'm stupid when I say this. I was raised on bologna gravy and biscuits for when I was a younger kid. And I don't know if it's a Kentucky thing, but all my family, they know about the bologna gravy. Yes, that's the shit. Fry up some bologna and you throw it in your gravy. Holy cow. That is so good. Like I love it. I love bologna gravy. Everybody say some sausage biscuits and gravy. I'm like, nah, I'd rather have bologna gravy, but they look at me like I'm retarded when I say it. Yeah, I love
Has
bologna
to be
gravy.
homemade gravy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, homemade. Yep. And you fry the bologna and you cut it little squares and you toss it in your gravy.
No, you fry your bologna, then you start making your gravy.
Yeah. Mine did, but I'm glad it didn't fill up my leg. Yeah, right. Or fried spam.
Ew.
Hey, my wife doesn't
Ew.
like that, but I love
Wes, no.
it. Yes.
That's puke in a can.
No. Fried spam. Yes. My
No,
mom and my mom and them, they still do that fried spam. I love it.
Not here.
Nah, my wife's a meat eater. She loves her steak.
I like chicken.
Chicken and steak. She could eat chicken every day. I did 2 videos of my foot in the process for long learning purposes. I'll check that out. Laughing out loud, Wes is laughing.
No, we don't do spam here.
No spam here, she says. What else is it you think I'm sick on eating? The I can't think of the fish. Mustard.
Ew, you do
Sardines.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
When I eat sardines, she tells me to go out on the porch and eat my sardines. She said they stink. Oh, I love them though. I love mustard sardines.
Ew, that's nasty as hell.
And they got the barbecue sardines, Wes. You have to try it out. Or you might even like it though. Well, we're back to work tomorrow, my friends. I know you all might be in the same boat, going back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, pass on sardines. There
Yeah, Pastel sardines. Ah, no, they're good. My brother actually, he likes sardines, and I could not get myself to gut them at first. I thought, man, the way the smell of them is awful. You got to have mouthwash because it makes your mouth stink. But yeah, he likes the hot sardines when we work, and so I tried them. It shocked me how good. I mean, I thought it was really good with some crackers. Yeah.
Fried chicken.
I'm kind of excited, my friends, to jump on board with Rusty and Rich. Fried chicken.
You need to eat fried chicken.
Yeah. So, what's your New Year going to be about, Wes? What you got in what's your goals here? Thing I could change from 2023 is the fact that I, sh- I had to learn to respect money. I have to learn the fact that I got to save and save. No matter if you don't even think you might not need it, still leave it alone. That was one of my biggest issues in business because I always think that the next job and the next call will always come, but sometimes it just doesn't. And when my transmission dropped out of my truck and it cost me $7,000, it about blew my mind. It actually hurt us. I didn't have I had a which I'm still finishing up the job from 2023, but it was a very big job and I had to use a lot of money out of pocket to purchase items and to keep us going on the job. So we had to change up a few things as well as on that. Getting organized better, exactly, Wes. That's my thing. I got to be organized, and I have to keep better track of cost and expenses. That was one of my failures, and it always has been. So we're going to do better. We actually have, well, my wife, she is OCD about everything, so she's got it. She's got me together on that. I will pass on oysters and sardines. Holy cow! Yeah, oysters. I love oysters rolled in flour and egg. Stacy, you got to try alligator meat. The best so far in Texas is Striker Lake.
Well, I plan on trying that when I get to Louisiana because I always wanted to try that too. So it's on my bucket list.
Yep, yep. And you said you wanted to bring some back for your mom and dad to try, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she was mentioning that to her mom and dad, some alligator meat. Um, yeah, so it's on the bucket list for sure. So shark is decent. I actually tried shark in Florida, Wes. My hubby makes good oyster dressing. Brenda, that's I love my mom is the one that got me to try oyster, and
Ooh,
I had some in there in a can, didn't I? Do we still got it? Some
I don't
oysters?
know. I don't touch stuff like that.
Yeah, my wife don't eat nothing like that. I think I still got a can of that. Some oyster. It's been a while since I actually had any. I might. You mentioned it. That makes me kind of want to fry some up.
Ooh, you ain't making my house stink frying that nasty stuff. No.
Are you guys going to be excited to see what we're going to have to sell? I guess I should have asked that. Your wife is great, Keith. You know she is, and I don't tell her enough. But you're right. I have a really good wife. My friends, I was not the perfect person. Listen, I was buck wild, uh, and for I took about 3 years of my life, and it about destroyed me. I I kind of went down the wrong path. Just put it that way. For 3 years of my life, and I don't understand that. A lot of these people, they're so scared about their past on here, like on the AD and Psychobabble and all that kind of crap. Listen, past is the past. We
And
all
now
make
get back to
mistakes,
bragging about your wife. Go ahead, I'm listening.
and that's what I'm getting at.
Okay, get
You
to it now.
listen there, darling.
Yeah, get to it now. Come on.
So, yeah, when I met her, um, everyone kind of thought, "Holy cow, uh, she's gonna want you." Because I was wild, and yeah, she did. She took me, my friends. She took me in, and it was either her or the crowd I was running around with, and I chose her. I left all them in the dust. That's how good of a wife I have. I kicked dust and left them behind. She changed me. I love to hunt for treasure. You never know what you'll find next. Hey, Wes, I got a bunch of treasure for you. So Wes, I say it's true love, my friend, right? If you can leave all that behind for the wifey, gotta love her. Does she need a sympathy card?
Now see, Wes, I was on your side now. Now come on.
See, sir, you sound positive. Yeah, Kathy, I have to be positive because, like I say, with ADHD, I struggle I have to stay on the right path, and she's well on keeping me on the right path. That's for darn sure. Uh, I was running around with people that was drinking and partying and going to bars, and she said the alcohol or her, or you can have the alcohol and that trash, and you can stay in the bar. So I left the bar, I left the alcohol for my wife. I will give it that. So hey, then now they don't want to talk to you. You ain't got nothing in common with them, so they don't want to be around you. But it makes their head spins. I will say that it makes their head spin with the difference of life I have now. I made the right decision, Wes. I did. I I I ended up in the hospital a couple times being stupid. It was bad. But yes, I do. I have a lot of treasure, and I hope it's a lot of things that I can help everyone out with. Um, maybe maybe it's something you've always wanted. I don't know. I've got it though. We're going to we're going to be bringing it live to you, Wes. We'll fill the rooms in your house full. Wes says, "Yeah, right." Uh, nope. When you quit the bar scene, you lose the association with them. Yeah, you do, and that is true. Um, yeah, we don't party. Yeah, I look. Here's I got I got bigger goals, and my a lot of my goals now is I want to get a classic car, and I want to build a motor. I want to build the car and say I done that. You know, it's just like YouTube. I knew I could do this, and I did it. So the same with the classic. I don't doubt myself. I have no mechanical in me. Like I can do my brakes, I can do the basic stuff. But to build a motor and say I built that motor and I did this, I want to be able to say that. That's a goal of mine now. I need a new brain. Mine's been rocked and rolled out, cracked open too many times. Yeah, for sure. That was me. I got hit over the back of the head. I got robbed. I got 16 staples in my head when I woke up in the hospital. Yeah, I've had that happen.
What does he collect?
Rooms in my house are full. I am a collector and reseller. Wow, yeah. Well, you're going. All right. I think Wes. That might. No, Wes ain't the guy that called me. You're not the one that called me, are you, Wes? Maybe you are. My hubby was the same way. He turned his life around and found Jesus. Wes. Wes. Yeah, okay. He's a reseller. Anyways, enjoyed listening to you, sir. Have a lunch to go to. Interesting guy. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. They say there's no Wes ain't the guy that called me. Okay. Well, I was almost wondering, Wes, was you the one that called me? Because there's a guy that called me from YouTube. He found my business online. He called me, said, "Hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this or not, but I'm interested in helping you get rid of some things." Huh, yeah. And he was nice. We spoke on the phone a few times, but like I said, there was just some learning processes I needed to learn about, and I didn't want to box up a bunch of stuff and send it to Tennessee when I just didn't know exactly where or who I was sending it to, and could I trust the process. Anyways, enjoy. Okay, yeah, they say there's free to a good home if you find one. I'm looking. They say they're free to a good home if you find one. I'm looking. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Stage 4 brain injury, May the 1st of 2014. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that. Help you sort it. Wes, I would be excited to. That is one thing I'm into. You know, I have a lot of resale, and like I said, oh yeah, uh, just like I've got a bunch of silver, the old spoons and forks and knives, and all I go in houses that are so old they look like the doors has been shut on them, and no one's opened the door for a decade. That's just the house I go in. And when you go in, nothing in there has been to the modern days. So everything in there, like my wife sells old, oh shoot, vase. Some of them old vases, she'll sell them on Marketplace, and she'll post that thing, and it'll be gone the next day. Like that's yeah, I get old things, and I love it. Uh, it's exciting to me. I'm stuck in the old days, I think. So yeah, you emailed me, Wes, and I will be. We'll we'll be talking, sir. Um, and maybe you want to purchase some things not on here, so because with me, I'm out to help you, so you can make and put some money in your pocket too. That's just the way it is. That's the kind of guy I am. And when we go to the flea market, that's why everything I have, it goes within 1 to 2 hours because I'm out to help others to spend, you spend some money, you're going to make yourself some money just that way. That's just the guy I am. Yeah. I like to see other people score off of something too. But a lot of work I'm able to be. That's good. But I'm going to try to make my channel really exciting for people. And because honestly, I had to learn one thing I had to learn with YouTube is um, how to talk to your phone and understand that there's another person on the other end listening to you. That was kind of awkward. It was the learning process. Oh, okay, I'm sitting here talking, but no one, like, you're not hearing a voice back. So, you have to learn how to kind of cope with that. Pretend that you got a big crowd sitting there on the other side of your phone. Uh, that's the part of YouTube that you have to learn. But maybe we can make this channel big enough that I could retire with YouTube. That would be great. Canton first. Weekend flea market is the biggest around here. Canton. Is that there's a flea market in Kentucky that is really big as well, and I guess like I've got so many fishing poles. Uncle Will, I wish he followed my channel because I would like Uncle Will to email me as well. I have a fishing pole for that man. I've got about 30 fishing poles, you think?
I don't know.
I've got probably 30 fishing poles. Hey, thank you, Joseph. And I've got a big deep sea fishing pole. I've been wanting to send Uncle Will, but I don't have his address to send it to, P.O. box or whatever he wants to give me. So I need to reach out to Uncle Will because I commented it in his comment. Hey, Uncle Will, I got you a fishing pole because I really like Uncle Will. He just seems like somebody I've met before or something, and he strikes me. I like watching him. Um, yeah, you have 100 fishing poles. Yeah, my wife about kicks me in the butt all the time because she enjoys fishing, and I just haven't done none of that.
You won't take me.
I will. We're going to do bigger things this year, honey. I'm telling you guys, I don't even make time for my family. I don't, and I'll admit it. I was working so much in 2023, 7 days a week. Get up, go to work, come home, eat, do your things, and close your eyes, and you're right back out the door. It just felt like deja vu every day. Because of just killing myself is all I'm doing is not, I gotta make time for my family. I admit that. I just don't, and it's bad. So. But yeah, back to Uncle Will. Yeah, I want to send him that poll. I've got his poll. I mentioned in the comment, and they didn't. There was no PO box. There was no like probably about like me. I don't have nothing set up to where anybody can send me fan mail. But we're going to get that together. Time for your wife. Hit. Listen at her. I tell y'all. See, she on me. So, Dennis, I cheat. I attract the fish with peanut butter. Who was it? Who kept saying, "Oh, Martin, Martin"? They pick on Martin with peanut butter. I laugh so hard when you guys do that. Oh, they told Martin put peanut butter on his pecker because that's what he lets dogs lick off. It could
You're nasty. What is wrong with
It's
you?
the comment section. That's why I tell you when you know I'm laughing. That's what I'm laughing about is these people how they troll Martin.
I ain't
Oh,
buying peanut butter no more.
oh yeah, that's Martin. They do Martin that way. Oh, good Lord, I laugh so hard over this stuff. I also get my worms at the lake, and oh shoot, you guys are funny. Yep. What we got out there in that building? Maybe it's something somebody. We got everything out there, don't we? We did have a bunch of what was that one dishware that they said nobody collects no more?
That milk glass is
Milk
crazy.
glass. Yeah, we sold a bunch of milk glass. My friends, I found milk glass that was like the very first milk glass that they ever, I think they ever made. It was in a it was you went up in upstairs of this house. You went through this like little closet, and there was like this little door. I pulled the door down and went back in there, and when I reached back in there, guess what? First thing I grabbed was it was a bag full of $1 silver coins. And then you look beyond that with a flashlight, and there's these boxes. So I pull these boxes out, and it said grandmother's milk glass. And yeah, well, Wes, I tried to tell my wife that, but you sold it all for $100, didn't you?
It was 175. Just
175,
like I
but
got a bunch of crystal. Nobody wants that stuff anyway.
yeah, yeah. Any collectors that's into crystal, my God, I got enough crystal to, whew. But yeah, she sold all that milk glass for $175, and there was probably 15 boxes. I bet 15 boxes that was about 2 foot by 2 foot, maybe. They were big, and it was, I mean, from the little cups to the plates to the Jello milk, like where you know what I mean. Just it would have felt it. You know the big, big long tables that they would use for a large family. Oh, you could have spreaded milk glass across that table and three more. There was that much.
Yeah, that's reason I just sell on Marketplace. I don't ship it. It's pickup only.
I try to stay away from glass. It's hard to ship. You're right, Wes, and that is what I ran into, buddy. I took some of this, I tested it by taking a little bit of the milk glass to a flea market. So I won't keep no more of it. I promise you that. I mean, if I do, it would have to be, I'd just let it go cheap like we did. But that was a lot of the problems we ran into at the flea market. The guys that we deal with that will come up and just buy me out before I can even unload my items, they tell me that they don't purchase glassware because of the shipping. It's just hard to ship, and it's kind of pricey to ship. So yeah, they nobody's into the glass. But sports cards, I've got I got sports cards that I've had since I was a kid. Uh,
Baseball card.
yeah, baseball cards. I've actually even got the oh shoot, what's that one card? Uh, the one I have that's
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. I've got the Babe Ruth baseball card. I found that in a 1930s home that was falling down. It was actually in a I opened up This old dresser, it had a drawer, and I pulled the drawer open, and there was some um shoot, can't even think right now. The card, like you would send somebody at the hospital, get well card. It was a get well card. I opened it up, and inside of it was Babe Ruth. Uh, Babe Ruth baseball card with toilet paper wrapped up around it to protect the Babe Ruth card. It was wild. I lost it. I try to stay away from the glass. It's hard. I make plastic night lights, so it's good to ship. No electric needed to run a light bill up. Hey, true. Holy shit. That's wise. Cards are okay, but to get the money, they have to be graded, which costs money. Exactly, Wes. And there is actually an app you can download, and it's for nothing but sports cards. And you take a picture of your sports card, and it prices it for you, and then you can share it to the app. And it's like all baseball collectors. They're constantly on there to buy your cards and things, but I don't know. I'm with you on that. Uh, I've had them for many many years, and they're very nice. But when I'm in the middle of get my wife has a laptop, and it's new. But she didn't have it for very long before she stuck her charger cord in it, and it's not allowing it to charge the laptop. So I got to get another laptop. And once I get the laptop, the GoPro, um, I'll get a little better at some of this stuff. Right now, I'm just on my iPhone, and so got a lot of things on my list for this year um, to get better with. But financially, it's not cheap to be in business, so I kind of got to get me a couple good jobs or get rid of some of this stuff and what we sell. Actually, that's what I told her. What we sell from all this things I've collected. Uh, I'm going to use that money to invest it into my YouTube, to get me a GoPro and fix this damn laptop thing. It may be fixable. It is fixable. You're right. You bought a new charger card for it, or charging cord for it, right?
I bought a new cord because I thought that was it, but it's where the charger goes in. The inside piece of my laptop it's not wanting to charge.
Yeah, it's the where you plug the cord in. It's not wanting to charge. I think that little thing broke or something in there. So I'm just going to go to our phone where we got our phones, and we're getting ready to upgrade to the iPhone 15, and I'm going to go ahead and purchase a laptop there. Take it to a computer repair shop.
I am. That's
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do.
yeah. There's one in Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one in Jackson, Ohio. We checked out, and there's a guy I actually worked for over at Lake White. He actually works on computers, and he's saying with you, Wes. He said it probably only cost me $50, and it could be fixed. I'm like, holy cow! Like that'd be great because I paid like $800, $900 for that computer. Then it sticks with his Android. What sells for 125? Sounds like a battery issue to be fixed. Dennis, he says they sell for 125. Well, like I said, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I don't want to hold you guys on here too long. Well, this is amazing. I appreciate everything from you guys, and we're going to upload the date. I might do it tonight, or should it be better tomorrow evening to show?
Tomorrow evening, you're not
So
messing
we
up.
can-
I've already cleaned. You're not messing anything up today. Now go
Okay,
home.
okay. So tomorrow evening, I get home usually around 4:30. You know, I got a shower and all that. So I'd say would about 6 p.m. be okay with you all? Um, I'll just go ahead and figure out how to share that. Congrats on the 1K new adventure. Wait, yes, I appreciate that, Wes. But I want to get this set up to where everybody has a chance to see it today and they could jump on tomorrow. Nice to meet you, Stacy. Appreciate you guys. I really do. This is awesome. Means a lot to me to see everyone jump on board here. My wife's going to start her channel eventually. I told her, hell, she would get her 1,000 subscribers in a couple weeks. You know, women do. Um, their channel seems to grow a little faster than an old ugly ass man, huh, Wes? Oh, there we go. So, hey, much love, my friends. Good luck on this new year, and I appreciate everybody for stopping in. And like I said, I got some gift bags. We're gonna make some glad bags and happy bags, and we're going to pick some names. Like I got some cool things to do with some of these.
They're
With
called
some of this.
grab bags. They ain't
Grab bags, happy bags. It'll
You're
make you smile when you open it up. You never know what's going to be in that damn thing.
stupid.
Amen. Hey, so thank you guys. Like I said, I will post it. We'll get it shared. I'll let you guys know what time tomorrow we're going to bring all this to you. Okay, Dennis. He only makes videos. All right. All right. Take care, my friends. He said, women, funny you should say that. I've been saying that for years. Women do have better luck on subs. They do. Especially you, Will. Thank you.